Well, what else should we know about multimeters, Tom? We're cruising along here. So we've talked ammeter, we talked voltmeter, we've talked impedance.
Let's go about some other types of multimeters and stuff like that. So this right here is actually a 5 kV measure. But don't be confused, right? Because you can actually put this right here. There's a selection for 750 volts AC. I can put that on there and I can measure up to 750 volts AC with this thing. So, but just be aware you've got different leads. So the two right here, let me make sure I'm right on that. No, these outside two are your mega leads, but these inside two are your multimeter leads. So just make sure that you're hooking it up right. You have to connect your equipment right. That's the 101. So I went over the FLIR. I love this guy. And then there's another FLIR that this is one that you might see out in the field, is common. This is my new favorite meter. But this guy right here, it has open jaw clamp, and then this one right here is closed jaw clamp.
Gotcha.
So couple things to know about your clamps, right? So this has to open, but you see on the inside it's a magnetic bar. If you don't close that bar, it won't work right.
Gotcha.
You might get a reading, it's wrong. Okay.
So you have to make sure your gauge is the correct gauge, or you can mess it up, or you won't get what you need out of it.
Yeah, you clip on wire too big. Now this little meter right here actually goes down to very small scale ammeter. And so this, I bought this one specifically for measuring clamp on milliamp checks, AC or DC, and this thing is it's scary accurate.
Is it?
Milliamp
Didn't you do a video on that particular one as far as amp clamps go? I think you did. Yeah,
batteries. Yeah, batteries and ripple current. Yeah,
yes.
That's all I was using it for, and it's scary accurate. But I love this little guy. This one right here is really good because you have to be careful. Because this is open jaw, you can fit whatever you want on there. But this one, like I said, you have to make sure. What's nice about this one versus a lot of other clamps that you might see, other than the open jaw concept, is that this one actually measures AC or DC current. So there's different types of CTs that they use for these, and Rogowski coils, or just normal straight coils, depending on what they're using, or Hall effect sensors. Depending on what they're using, is hardware inside of these determines on whether or not you can measure AC or DC. So gotcha. I've seen it before. People go ahead and they take their clamp on meter. They're like, oh, I'm going to see how much current's going on this battery circuit, and they go out there and they take their normal fluke. It's a yellow fluke box. And they take it, amp and plan, put it on there, and they go ahead and they say, "Oh, I got 0 amps." Well, yeah,
AC.
I mean, you can't measure DC amps with that thing. And usually it tells you at the top AC. If it has AC and then it's a dash 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 dash, that means it's also DC.
Gotcha.
And so they'll go ahead and be like, "There's 0 current running through this thing." They think it's safe, and all they do is set themselves up because they don't know their equipment. They don't know how to use it. I've seen it. So like this right here, that symbol that I was talking about, A with a dash, 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 and a squirrely line going with it. That means it's AC and DC. But this little guy right here, I like this thing because it's got a flashlight on it. So when you're inside of a panel, it's got the probe leads on it and everything. So I love this little guy.
Very unique piece of kit. And